That evening, it was 10 p.m. and the family were all sat in the lounge either watching TV or sat using an iPad as they usually did of an evening. Mum disappeared upstairs, and just a couple of minutes after, Holly did as well, which Maddie thought was a little strange. Maddie decided to creep upstairs to see why they had both gone up there. Just as she was near the top of the stairs, she saw Mum come out of her bedroom and go into Holly's room. She noticed she had a bag with her. Mum hadn't seen her as the area where the stairs were was dark. Maddie then crept up to her big sister's door and listened in. "Mum, please no. I'm sorry darling, but this is the only solution. I'm not taking no for an answer. If you put up a fight you'll risk Maddie hearing what's going on, so I suggest you just lie back and let me get on with it." Knowing that putting up a fight would risk her sister hearing, Holly realized she had no choice and gave in. "Just lie back on the bed, love, and let me do it." "Mum, please can't I do it? This is really embarrassing." "Surely not," Maddie thought as she excitedly listened in. She could hear a lot of rustling. "No sweetie, because it needs to be taped on properly so it doesn't leak onto the bed." "No freaking way." Though Maddie, this comment had brought a massive grin to Maddie's face, as she knew it could now only mean one thing: nappies. Mum had clearly become fed up with Holly continuing to soak her bed and had obviously decided there was now only one solution: to put Holly back in nappies. Her usually confident, beautiful and popular college-aged sister had now been reduced to being changed for bed like a baby. All because of Maddie's cruel trick. She couldn't believe she had managed this in just 6 days. Her older sister wearing nappies would literally be beyond her wildest dreams. She imagined how devastating this would be for Holly at her age. It hadn't even crossed her mind that Mum would do this to her big sister. The plastic sheet was like all her Christmases had come at once, but Holly being back in nappies like a baby would be beyond the most amazing thing she could possibly ask for. To Maddie, this really was absolutely perfect. She couldn't have asked for a better outcome. She knew that all she needed to do now was make sure that Holly's first night in a nappy didn't end dry. "Fine, just hurry up in case Maddie comes upstairs. I really don't want her finding out." After a bit more rustling and taping, it sounded like Mum had finished the job of changing her oldest daughter into her first nappy since she was 2. "Okay darling, it's all taped up now. If you want to stand up and see how it feels." Holly slowly got up and began feeling her new underwear. "Mum, it's so thick. I can't wear this or Maddie will notice. It's so loud when I walk." "It isn't as loud as you think, love. Put your pajamas on and I bet no one could even tell you're wearing it." Holly put on her pajama pants. Pulling them up, she struggled to get them over the bulkiness of the nappy. She had to kind of stick her bum out and wriggle from side to side to get them up fully. "See, there we go sweetie, it's completely hidden under those. Can't you get me something thinner to wear, Mum?" "Sorry sweetie, but judging by how wet your bed has been most mornings, anything thinner would risk it leaking onto the bed and ruining your bedding." "I can hear it crinkling every time I move though," said a clearly upset Holly. "Trust me Holly, no one will notice. It's just a temporary thing, love, I'm sure. If the problem passes, which I'm sure it will, and you stay dry for a few nights, then you can stop wearing them." Maddie couldn't help but snigger.